sending you a whole package on. And we'll be trying to set up a one particular program. One of the programs we're trying to set up is called Goldmine, which we can then send to you the program and show you how to reconfigure it, give you the documents that you can put in it, modify it for yourself. So that what happens is you automatically start sending these people into this. You can send in lists of people, you can send in people that have already been working with you, people that have been involved with different organizations, building up of other people's lists, so that when you end up with different people buying from you multiple different services, but you're pulling them in here, running them through the gauntlet, through direct marketing, and you end up with ongoing customers for every other thing that you want to have. Now you're a small firm to begin with, because otherwise we wouldn't be talking to you. This is where you can start to add, and we're talking about business again, where you can start adding new and young attorneys, and you can train them a way you want to be, where you want them to have. You can develop them in certain niches within your company that are now working towards in areas. Now you can cross-train them, that's fine, but you want to have them so they're specialized in certain areas, so that they're this guy to go to for this, they're this guy to go to for that. But everybody's kind of cross-trained also. Remember, you need to know all of what's going on. Now, with a realtor, that's pretty powerful. What do you think is more powerful than a realtor? Well, it's hard to say, because realtors are usually pretty aggressive. But you know who else is pretty aggressive? Contractors. Contractors see business every single day. It's literally coming to them every single day. Their marketing is constantly sending them claims. Now, they can't do anything with them except for repair them. That's all they can do. Right now, you're going to be designing something special for them. Actually, we're doing it for you. We take a portion of the program that you have, and we have a specialized focus program for contractors. See, a contractor, when he does an estimate, he has maybe 1, 2, 3 lines, and then a total, okay, and that last line. Well, you've seen our estimates. Our estimates are pages and pages and pages of detail, and then detail. Huh? Bundled detail. The insurance adjusters from the insurance companies want to see what? Detail. Does the estimator from the contractor, the contractor who's estimating the job, do they actually even really know what they're doing? Have they really been trained in that? Most of them have not. They kind of learned it from their father or their brother or some other guy that they worked for. They were never really formally trained on how to do an estimate. So we formally train them how to do a published adjuster style estimate. Now they have value. We can have it so they can do one of two things. They can either gather the data and then send it to you on sheets. Okay? They do not need to have a license. As an attorney, you have the ability to be able to pay them for their services that they do. It doesn't have to be a standard fee. You can do it by a percentage. Nobody tells you that you can't. So, in doing that, you now give them the motivation to sign up the paperwork for you with their client, nationally branding Property Adjustment National Association, which you're a member of, they're an affiliate of. They send you the data on the sheets, photos, the documentation. They can even talk to you about the estimate and talk to you about the details on the thing. They can even be an expert for you in the actual claim itself. And you pay them for doing that. 20% of your company fee. Now, your company fee, let's say you're doing a 25% deal. So you're doing 25%. So you're doing 25% of, let's say, a $5,000 deal. So $5,000 deal is, you're making 25% of that, you're making $1,250. Okay? Out of $1,250, they make 20% of that. So they make $250. But you didn't have to do the scope of the estimate. You had somebody at the office actually just type up the information right into SimSol, which is what, and then people say, well, do you need to be an estimator? Do you need to be a public adjuster to actually put the information into SimSol? No. There are companies, I know, I can name off Bob Hillis, Kevin Kaufman, Charlie, well, Charlie likes to do his own. About half the ones from Metro, about every other one that I know has at least 2 or 3 different guys that actually has a secretary or a helper, Joe Molesky, and he never puts an estimate for anything he does. All these guys have somebody else. They gather the data, they send it into them. They don't even have it as organized as we're showing you here. And then they put that information into whatever software package they're doing, be it PowerClaim, be it Xactimate, or SimSol, and there's like 3 other ones. Now, SimSol is the best one out there, I'm telling you that right now, so that you know that. But they don't even do that, okay? But they have other people putting the information in. They don't actually do the estimates. You can do the exact same thing. You can have a secretary. You can teach a secretary how to do this. It's not difficult. You have all the training to teach them how to do it. We're giving it to you. And you're paying them at, well, hourly wage. Okay? They don't need to have any kind of detailed training on it. It's not hard. So they make 20% of that. Let's say you have a guy who has a lot of business, a bigger contractor, and they actually wanted, they think that they'd like to also do the estimate because it would be helpful for what they do. So they actually get the ability to be able to get the software for the 75%, just like you, which will actually be dropping down the more we sell for SimSol. So they're now buying SimSol for $75 a month, okay? But now they want to be able to benefit from actually doing the full claim for you as well as being able to have it for themselves. That's a good thing. So what you should pay them is 35%. The 20% for the sending you of the business, really, that's really what it is, the setting up the scope, and the 15% for actually doing the estimate and sending it to you in a PDF file, which it automatically does. Now you've got a hard PDF file in your hand. Are they all going to want to do that way? No. This is the numbers, and these are ways I'm trying to tell you that you benefit from. 20% if they just send you the documentation and they send you your contract signed by. Now remember, they can't sign your contract. You'll sign it, but you sign it afterwards and then send it to the client. You work out the procedures on that. And 35% if they actually do the work and actually are being here and actually doing and working with SimSol.